I was home alone. I hadn't seen anyone for a while, as the other members of the household had gone on a weekend trip. The darkness of the night was pierced by a faint beam of light from my window. It was past midnight, and everything in the house was quiet. But there was something strange. At first, it was just a feeling of unease. Then it became a coldness in my room, like someone had entered. A sound, barely noticeable at first, started to come from somewhere behind the door. "Come here," I heard it whisper. But I was alone. I immediately turned on the lights in every room, but I found nothing. Only, in the corner of the carpet, I felt a chill down my spine. It was like someone was watching me. Something was wrong, but I couldn't figure out what. As the night went on, I began to see a strange shadow in my room. It was so clear, it almost looked like a human silhouette. But I couldn't remember anyone being in the house. The shadow moved quickly toward my room, and just as suddenly disappeared. But my heart was pounding in my chest. I grabbed my phone and thought about calling the police. But there was no signal on my phone. Panic set in. I decided to leave the house. I quickly opened the door, but suddenly it slammed shut as if held by a hand. Everything went dark. Then a light flickered on, and I found myself in a hospital. There were doctors and nurses around my bed, all looking at me with concern. "Where were you?" one asked. "I was at home, but something happened." A nurse said, "You were alone. No one was at home. An ambulance brought you here." But the scariest thing was that I could still see the shadow. Even in the hospital, I could feel its presence around me. That terrifying entity was now following me. I closed my eyes, and in that moment, silence consumed everything.